everybody, what is up? It's Lynn. Welcome back to my channel. Hi, how are you? I'm sorry I haven't actually uploaded in the last 2 days. I was at work and stuff and then just got busy with other stuff, but I'm back now. So, hello, happy Monday. How are you? Hope you had a great weekend. So, Astroworld, there is more coming out to do with Travis Scott, Astroworld. So I'm just kind of catching up on anything that I've missed with this video. So Travis Scott, it transpires, was down to do a collection with Dior. Now Dior, as a fashion brand, Christian Dior, you would think that they would be careful about who they're aligning themselves with. You know, being a big fashion house with, you know, so many customers, you know, and the fact that they're a luxury brand as well, you would think that a brand like Dior would be really careful about who they actually pick to do collaborations with. Now, Astroworld, of course, if you haven't seen my previous videos on this, Travis Scott's festival, Astroworld, left 9 people, or 10 people now, unfortunately, losing their lives, which, of course, is a huge thing that needs a huge investigation, and also looking at the security who were hired to work the event, because the people who were hired to work security at Astroworld Festival have now come out and said they had no formal training, they had only maybe basic level security qualifications, and that was it. They didn't have the qualifications and the training needed to work at an event as big as Astroworld, with things going on like people not being able to breathe, losing their lives. The security that was hired for the event just couldn't cope with the magnitude of what was going on there, because A, they weren't trained, and B, there wasn't enough bodies on the security, on the staff, the security staff, to cope with everything that was going on in the crowd at Astroworld. But the T is for a prestigious brand like Christian Dior to be collaborating with Travis Scott. Did they really do their research? I honestly don't think that they did, because if they did any research into Travis Scott, then they would have seen the footage of Travis encouraging young fans to throw themselves off balconies at his concerts, risking their safety. You know, people have broken their legs, people have been left disabled as well. So they would have seen that Travis Scott encourages this kind of raging, kind of catastrophic behavior at all of his gigs. He gets people worked up like this to the point that they really seriously hurt themselves. You know, this is a problem with Travis Scott. Yes, I do realize that Astroworld as a festival, Live Nation are behind that, the organizers, you know, Live Nation probably will have been the ones responsible for hiring the security, etc., making sure there was medical facilities at the festival, all of that stuff. So I do think that everything that has happened at Astroworld is, you know, the blame falls on both Live Nation and Travis Scott, because Travis Scott does, you know, rile fans up. He does get them going to do that kind of behavior. You know, oh, I don't want to see anyone standing still. I want to see you all jumping about. I want to see you, you know, throwing yourselves off balconies. That's what he does at his gigs. So he's putting people's safety in danger by his words, by him, Travis Scott, standing on stage in front of his fans with all the power that he has, doing that. He's standing there, boom, on stage, all of his, you know, fans looking up to him, adoring him, whatever, whether they're like young teenagers or people in their early 20s, whatever. These people are looking up to Travis, and Travis is saying, yeah, go crazy, do this, do that, and they're doing it. Because the man on stage up there that they've paid to go and see is doing that, is encouraging it. So for me, if you're a brand like Christian Dior, why are you not looking at who you're collaborating with? Why aren't you doing any actual research into the type of person that you're collaborating with? You know, don't you think you, as a big fashion house, Christian Dior, have some kind of responsibility to look into who it is that you're collaborating with? And not only that as well, Travis Scott does actually have a collaboration with Nike. He's come out with trainers with them before. Now they've just dropped another pair of trainers, Nike trainers, Travis Scott shoes, you know. So it's like, where is this going to end? Because Travis Scott has got all of these huge brand deals. Nike, Christian Dior, you know. He's currently been pulled out of a lot of other festival appearances. He's been pulled out of a lot of shows. So, you know, if the concert promoters and everybody are now pulling Travis Scott out of the shows, what's going on with Travis Scott's brand deals? Because Travis Scott's brand deals can make him a lot of money. You know, you've got labels like Nike and Dior, you know, those are kind of higher ticket items. They're not cheap items that Dior or Nike sell, you know, they're big money. So, like, I'm just thinking, why aren't these brands coming forward now and saying, hey, we're not going to work with Travis Scott on account of his behaviour, you know, like the festivals are. But that isn't even like the worst of it for me, because you've also got Kylie Jenner implicated in all of this, because of course Kylie Jenner is Travis Scott's other half. Kylie has been inactive on Instagram ever since all of this happened. Travis Scott's been seen coming out of his house in a blanket trying to hide from paparazzi. You know, so are they cancelled? Are Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott cancelled now because of this? I absolutely think so. I really do. You know, at the end of the day, it was Travis Scott's name and Travis Scott's head, giant statue of his head, at the entrance of Astroworld. You know, it's his festival. So I do think a lot of the responsibility does lie with Travis Scott, especially when you take into account all of his past behaviour. I'm like, you know, he's known to do this. He's known to tell people to go crazy. So there's that. Then coupled with, like I said, the fact there wasn't enough security. The security weren't even qualified. You know, all of that. It's Live Nation and Travis Scott. But also Kylie Jenner. Now, I've got a problem with Kylie Jenner in this whole situation, because Kylie Jenner posted an Instagram story on the night, that Friday night at Astroworld. She posted an Instagram story where you could totally see ambulances going through the crowd. She left that story up for like 12, 14 hours after the incident. She left it up, and then the following day claimed that she didn't know the severity of what was going on. She had no idea, all of this. But if you actually look, there is footage of Kylie Jenner, Stormy, and also Kendall Jenner, Kylie's sister, all being escorted out through the front of the concert from their VIP section. They've all been escorted out through the front while all of this stuff was kicking off at Astroworld. So for Kylie Jenner to come back after the festival and say, oh, I didn't know the severity of it, when she and her sister and her daughter were all escorted out of the VIP section through the front of the festival, where people who aren't breathing are being carried over the barriers, dropped on their head, etc., etc. For Kylie Jenner to say, oh, I didn't know anything about it, nah, I'm not buying that one. I am not buying that. Kylie, cancelled. You know, Kylie Cosmetics, I think, is going to suffer from this. I really, really do. You know, and I'm not saying this just to be mean about Kylie Jenner, but I'm saying if you were somebody who's been escorted through the front of the concert where all of this is going on, people are losing their lives, then the following day you claim you knew nothing about it, you know, I don't care who you are. That is trash behaviour, and I definitely think that Kylie, her apology was crap. I think that Travis' apology was crap too, you know. I'm sure they'll both be okay. You know, they've got more than enough money to be fine for however long. But it's the principle of it, you know. It's Kylie coming out and saying that she saw nothing when she saw all of it. Full well, she saw the ambulances through the crowd. She was escorted through the front of the concert by police. I'm sorry. She was there. She saw what was happening. Did she phone anybody? You know, any police, ambulance, anything? No. You know, she didn't do anything. She just walked her ass out of there with her daughter and her sister while all of this was going on, while families were losing their loved ones. And for me, that is disgraceful. You know, I can't forgive that kind of thing. I'm like, you know, Kylie, you'll be here in like a month with your next cosmetics release asking people for money. No. No, girl, it's over. It is over for Kylie Cosmetics, if you ask me. I actually put the footage of Kylie Jenner, Stormy, Kendall Jenner all being escorted out by police and security in another one of the videos that I did talking about Astroworld. So I'm not going to pop it in here, but it is in a video which I think I called Kylie Did See What Happened or something similar. So if you want to fact check it, go back, have a look at that video, because it's in there. You know, there is video footage of it. Kylie Jenner caught on camera with people screaming her name as she was going past and everything, and you can see it's her. You can see Stormy, you can see Kendall Jenner there, you can see them all. So I'm like, girl, how are you going to try and get away with this? How are you going to try and get away with saying that you did not know? You know, no, we know you know. You've been caught on camera. So really, don't come to us with your hand out when you want to sell us your cosmetics in a month or two. You know, no. Okay, my loves, that is it from me on this little one. I'm going to say take care, stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you soon on the next one. Love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and please do let me know all your thoughts and opinions on this whole Astroworld situation, on, you know, Travis Scott and Dior having a collaboration with everything that has gone on. Also, who do you think is really responsible for this whole, you know, Astroworld situation? Do you think it's Live Nation? Do you think it's Live Nation and Travis? Let me know. Love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.